So, Bruce, you've probably noticed one of the biggest shifts over the last probably 20 to 25 years has been that parenting now is seen through the lens of it being more of a team approach than it is mainly mum and dad chipping in. And it's damn fantastic. Like, I go to playgrounds as a nanny on a weekend and I hardly see any mothers. Dads and their babies are tied on, they got toddlers, they've got the snacks, they've got the whole, man, they're turning up. But one of the things that many dads say to me is that I want to be an equally, valid dad. But there are times that I feel that when I can't get something right, maybe the toddler's losing their schmick because I've given him the wrong colour cup or something, I often get really triggered that I should be able to fix it and shut it down still. What am I supposed to do in those situations? And I think we have to remind dads that however you were treated at equally the same age quite often pops back up when you are in the company of your beautiful child doing the same thing. So whatever happened to you, and it probably was fairly harsh, it's a conflict inside. So I just keep on saying, take those big breaths. Just know this is exactly what they're meant to be doing. And can I step here and hold a safe space while this goes down? Because, the number of times the dad said, there's a part of me, really, that just wants to really let rip, because that's what happened to me. What are your thoughts around those moments for our dads? Because I hate failing at being a dad.
Yeah. Well, I remember feeling that way too, that, I need to fix it. It's, fix the situation. Of course, that's my career, medicine. You feel bad if you can't fix it. I remember my oldest son and his mum, they got similar personalities. So as often happens in a family, they coached a lot, and so they built up when he was a teenager, testosterone as well. And I decided to step in, and my son turned to me and he said, "Dad, you don't need to fix it. Mum and I totally understand each other, Dad. You're different, right? So just let us, we understand each other. You don't need to fix it."
Yeah.
And like so much in my life, Maggie, I learned from my kids.
Yeah. So cool.
And you think, such.
And also, I think we're going to have moments we lose it. Let's be really honest. Even I've done that, locked myself in the toilet, screamed at them. But when we do lose it, I think the big shift now is, can we, that's a rupture, right? We might have scared our kids while we lost it. We might have really acted out of a way that's not the dad I want to be. But the big message is, we then step back in when we've calmed down and repair it. So the rupture to the repair, that's what makes the difference. We go back in and say, whoa, really did lose it then, didn't it? That's not the dad I want to be. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to work really hard on that one. But are we all good? High five. Back again. Come back. So
one of the things about, because dads also, I don't want to make so many mistakes, but one of the things I had this. I wrote my first book. I had a radio interview on this early morning, and the guy was really flippant. And he said, I guess your book's about how to be a perfect dad, is it? And I said, no. I said, can you imagine being a perfect dad and never made mistakes? It'd be nauseating. Nauseating. We have to make mistakes. Well, because how are kids going to learn how to apologise if you don't make a mistake and then apologise to them and say, it wasn't your fault, it was mine, I'll make no excuses.
Yeah.
Now, don't try to be a perfect dad. You will make mistakes, apologise, and again, it's actually a strength, not a weakness.
I want to throw one more thing in too, and that is that there's a dad's way of doing some things and there's a mum's way, and they also both need to be equally valid. So I got a call from one of my boys one day to say, Mum, what's the problem with the onesie goes over the leggings, or the leggings goes over the onesie? I said, well, in my world, none. But apparently in mum world, there's a bit of an issue, right? Does it matter if it doesn't match up? We need to let it go, right? Because otherwise the dad's going to say, right, won't do it. Look at that, out of here. We need to let it be okay. And even if the nappy's the wrong way round, like at the end of the day, it's just move on. It was done by Dad. We need to high five him.
Yes.
And then we chuckle about it later over coffee or a glass of wine.
Yeah.